Dad. Hi, it's Annie.
Good morning, New York City.
Good morning, New York City. We are doing something we've never done before, which is recording before work. And we are very tired.
Like I said, it's hard to have a podcast in a dream.
It totally is.
A microphone in a dream.
I mean, I think we've got all three.
We've definitely got all three. How are you? Fill us in. Oh, Kate's also going to Europe today, which is just like another added element of this morning.
Yeah. I'm good.
Are you excited for your trip?
I'm very excited for my trip. I'm sad because we will be taking a 1-week hiatus.
Yeah,
which used to be the norm, but
yeah.
We've lately kind of been slaying with our consistency, if I do say so myself.
And say so yourself. But we do have, we didn't want to do 2-week hiatus. What are you looking at?
Like a pimple on your face.
Thank you so much. Right here.
I was trying to figure out if it was a hive.
It is a hive.
No, why?
I don't know. I have an allergy to something in my apartment. Can I tell us
bullshit?
Can I tell a story really quickly?
Yeah.
And then I want to hear about your excitement for your trip.
No, it's fine.
Okay.
I think it's more interesting to hear about the trip once it's already happened.
I think I agree with you. Do you think you're going to come back with a zest for life?
I think I'm going to have a major zest for life when I'm there. And then the second I return, I'm going to be like so sad.
Yeah.
And just beaten down by the world.
Yeah. And the country. Anyway, so yesterday, I haven't even told you this. Yesterday, I'm standing on the subway platform, the 1, 2, 3 train.
1, 2, 3.
Yeah. And I'm like on my phone for a second. Mm-hmm. And I'm like, yeah, what is moving? There's a rat on my foot.
No.
Swear to God.
Ew, why wouldn't you tell me that?
I don't know. I didn't really tell my roommates either. It was like not afraid of me at all.
It was on your foot?
On my foot.
What did you do?
Screamed bloody murder. I think everyone in the station thought I was being assaulted. Like I had a guttural scream like you've never heard before.
What time was it?
I was on my like 11:30. I was on my way to a Rumble class. I was running late. I was like, I'm just gonna hop on the subway. It was scrawny.
No.
Yeah.
No, do you think it was like rabid? Do you need to get it like a shot?
Well, I had like a hookah on.
Oh, famously a rabies shield.
No, but
this episode is sponsored by
Hoka 11. Mm-hmm. Anyway, so that was my day yesterday. But the rat like didn't leave the platform. Like it was rabid for sure.
I think that the rats are forgetting that they don't run this city.
I do. Hoka 11s do.
Hoka 11s do.
Okay, so that's like a lovely way to start. Fill me in, like what's going on in your life. Like, timely episode, might I say.
Oh, yeah. So since the last time we recorded, there's been some confirmation of some funny business going on between Amanda Batula and Wes Wilson. I feel like I don't know. Who the fuck is calling me?
I have no idea.
I feel like I don't have much to say other than, like, outside of what we already said. I stand by what I said. It's my no one is out for delivery.
Oh, perfect. Okay.
I stand by what I said. Oh, also I need everyone to ignore the scab in the middle of my forehead. Thank you.
No one can see it.
I can.
Okay.
And I'm not even looking at myself.
I can't see it.
Okay. Basically, I don't have much else to say. We definitely sound so tired right now. Whatever. I don't have much to say out of what's I don't have much to say outside of what we've already said. That being said, I want it to be very abundantly clear that we are Team Sierra. And the amount of anger I have towards the people in this situation who are not Sierra.
Are there people who aren't Team Sierra?
No. The amount I have for the others involved in this situation of anger and disgust is almost keeping me from just moving about my day.
Me too. I will say.
I'm not kidding.
No, same. I literally feel like I've been bamboozled by a close personal friend. And I'm like mad I feel like Lindsay Hubbard right now is like a great depiction of my anger for the situation. Have you seen what she's been saying? Like,
Annie, I've seen it all.
she's like so just angry. She's like, sorry that I'm triggered by liars right now. And I'm like, yes, so am I.
Same.
And like also I saw
I can't trust anyone in my real life anymore.
No. And I saw a TikTok that was like the fact that West is sunbathing in Indianapolis. Where the fuck was he?
I don't really actually give a flying fuck.
So he fled the city. Amanda is like,
Because the rats don't run this city.
we do. Amanda is like in all of his clothes, but meeting up with Kyle to exchange dogs. Kyle is talking about Carl. And
Carl's a mess.
And Sierra is like raising money for.
She was at the Euphoria season 3 premiere last night. I just saw that like 5 minutes ago.
I didn't
People were
know
like,
that.
"How are you?" She was like, "I'm great."
I like stay slaying my queen.
Love her.
Yeah.
Also, though, I just want to say that like I don't think Amanda. I said this in the last episode. I feel bad. I heard that like Amanda is like really struggling right now, which I don't. That is tough to hear for anyone. This was all brought on by her and her decision making, so I don't really have that much like
Sympathy.
yeah. But I will say I think that the level, and I think that what she did is a much bigger betrayal than what West did, truthfully.
Yeah, I agree.
But I think it's crazy that West just like announced a new Complex show yesterday.
Insane.
And Amanda like is like in hiding in her apartment. And if
Yeah, but people would say she did that too within the city.
No, it's different because like
That was already happening.
Complex could have like right, and Amanda hasn't been like. I don't know. I just think that like the fact that Complex could be like, yeah, we're still gonna like post the show because in the city is gonna be about the drama and
Yeah.
whatever. I just think that like we need to stop letting these like little artsy men ruin people's lives.
Yeah, I agree. And I also think that well, a couple of things. One, I think, like I said last week, there are certain things that I'm like, yeah, like, of course, like the Paige, like, people. I don't think Paige clocked that Amanda and West were hooking up.
No, because that was also.
Do I think, right, and I don't think that they were at that point. Do I think that Paige has fucking hated West from the day he was on the show for the way that he treated Sierra? Yeah, absolutely. And like, I could tell even their conversation when Paige is on the boat with West when she's like, I know like people say like, oh, I'll kill you if you break my friend's heart. Like I actually will destroy you. And she does at the reunion. But like, I just think that like from the second Paige met West, she was like, she like had his number.
Yeah, I agree.
And so I think, but now people are like, Paige knew. Like, no, she fucking didn't. Was Amanda's response to at that reunion towards West and Sierra weird when like you don't see her comforting Sierra, but she's like, West, okay, the heat's off you. You're allowed to be funny again. Like, shut up. But I don't think that there was any foul play going on at that point. I think people are grasping at straws a little bit there.
I agree, and I'll be very interested to see this reunion. I do think we should pivot because I do feel like we made people sit through an entire episode of this. However, if anyone ever wants to chat anything Summer House, please DM us.
Please let us know. We have more lore than I could even.
Famously, the reason that I am marrying Macklin is because he loves Summer House, and so.
Right.
Sometimes I'll just look at him and be like, are you still thinking about this like every moment of every day? And he's like, yes.
Wait,
and I'm like, okay, good, because same.
Wait, Mac texted me, Kate, and Savannah, Mac's sister, the other day and said, unprompted, I'm watching Scandival. I'm trying to decide whose betrayal was bigger, Raquel or Amanda. And it's like,
that is literally my thing right
yeah,
here.
like find yourself a man
Yes.
who is sitting around rewatching the Vanderpump Rules reunion, analyzing which is the bigger betrayal.
He's trying to find a hypothesis.
And listen, I support a thesis like that.
He's a man in STEM.
He is. Okay, so we'll pivot now from Summer House. I just think that it's it's an ongoing, ever evolving situation. There will be no shortage of recaps.
We may have to do just like Summer House corner on this pod until further notice.
Yeah, Summer House.
We're on Summer House watch.
Totally.
We're on West watch.
God, I've been on West watch.
Yeah. He's on my list.
Yeah, exactly.
I have something I want to talk about.
Okay, let's do it.
Have you ever heard the name Clara Pierce or Clara Pierce?
No, I saw that you added that to our notes for the show today, and I have no idea who that is.
Okay, I actually think this is some really funny lore, and I want your take on it. I think you're gonna love it. Okay. So she's this influencer I've been following for a little while.
Okay.
She lives in Charleston. She's really just like a normal girl. Like, she's just like a girly pop. She's like
Not me like having something against Charleston
She's
because
liberal.
of Craig Conover.
Oh.
Like, what? You can't hate a
Me,
whole city.
she's liberal.
Yeah.
She does like the most amazing. Actually, you'll need to follow her probably because she does like amazingly. She like makes bachelorette trips for her friends.
Amazing,
and
love.
She has a really cool house she built, and she
Obsessed.
All of her content that was very much about like her life, her home, like cook dinner with me, like do chores with me. You've probably seen her on TikTok. She does like clean my apartment with me and the time it takes me to wash and dry
My sheets.
That's her.
Love.
Okay, so
How'd you know that that's the content I was consuming?
that's kind of what she's like known for.
Yeah.
Okay. She got engaged this week. No one knew she had a boyfriend. Like, she has hidden purposely.
Wait, I'm obsessed.
I knew you were gonna
Wait,
love
I'm
this.
obsessed.
Can I show you her engagement post too?
Yeah.
So I'm like, you know that when I'm knowing about someone, I'm like knowing about someone. So I actually kind of knew this lore because I'm like, sometimes I'm like in the Reddit threads.
Yeah, you love a snark Reddit thread.
No, don't say it.
No, you don't
I observe.
post.
I do not engage.
No, I meant like.
But I want to know what the people are saying.
Of course.
Okay, so she posted this picture from her trip to Carmel.
Okay.
And the caption was "Watch for rocks."
Like, as in.
Well, you think it would just be like the beach rocks, but then look at the post. Like do.
Wait, gorgeous ring.
Like not a single picture of her man.
Wait, I was gonna say, who's the guy? Okay,
In
I'm
the middle of the Insta dump, she just throws in
her ring.
She's never, ever, ever even been like my boyfriend. Like, she makes it look like she lives alone. She clearly doesn't. She makes it look like she cooks for one. Like, you would have no idea from her content.
Does she talk about why she does this?
No. So I think the lore is
Well, I guess that would mean that she would be
I think
admitting.
the lore is that she was dating this guy and then they broke up. And I'm pretty sure that years ago, before I followed her, like when they were dating, she did talk about him.
Got
and then
it.
She talked about going through a breakup. I think they got back together, but then she just like decided to never address the fact that they're like Annie, I kind
of love that because
I'm
obsessed. Because I'm like, what if we had like, if the last couple of weeks have taught me anything, sometimes you don't need the public knowing.
No. And people were all like, what is she going to do when she gets engaged? I think she executed it just perfectly. Although I'm a little sad because like I know she's going to have an amazing wedding and I know she's like very DIY. Like I'm going to send you videos later. Like,
okay.
She basically will like turn her friends' bachelorette parties into like a brand trip kind of vibe, but she like makes everything herself. She's cool. She's very like DIY and like
so
whatever.
cool.
And I'm like, I'm sure your wedding and your bachelorette are going to be so cool. But like,
she does that kind of content. Like that's her like niche is like planning bachelorettes and stuff.
it's like part of what she does. But she also like does all this home content where she's literally been living with a man and you would never know.
I'm obsessed.
I'm so obsessed.
Oh my God. I can only wish to have a home one day where I'm living with a man, but no one knows that I'm living with a man.
Her home is so girly pop.
Yeah.
I wonder how he feels about it.
He sounds like a king. But we don't know anything about it.
We don't know anything about him.
Purposefully.
I can only assume he's a king.
Right, exactly.
Anyway, I just thought you'd appreciate that. And
I do.
I think more women need to act that way.
No, I completely agree. On the topic of men.
Okay. Our favorite topic lately.
Yes. Have you seen the discourse on TikTok around like men catching up versus women catching up?
No.
Okay, I'm so curious your thoughts on this.
Okay.
And by discourse, I mean
I did see your note about this. I did not know what it meant.
By discourse about this, I saw one TikTok, but I thought it was
sometimes that's enough discourse.
Yeah,
sometimes
and I
that's
thought
all
it was
the discourse.
I thought it was really interesting. So there was this TikTok that I think a gay guy posted, being like, I actually think that there are very few things that we should take out of like straight men's like book. Mm-hmm. But doing activities with each other rather than solely catching up with each other might be something that we should do. And I'm like, okay, piquing my interest. So I started listening to the TikTok, and what he says is like, when you are an adult, you spend a lot of your time with your friends catching up with them over drinks, over dinner, over whatever. And his point was like, men, lot of things you could say about this. They need probably a lot more of catching up. And he says that. But his point is like, when you spend all of your adult time with your friends catching up, you're not making new experiences with those people. And you're not necessarily like creating new, like in college, you're creating all these new memories and then you spend time like reminiscing or catching up.
Beating a dead horse, if you will.
If
which
you
is
will.
my favorite
Which
activity.
I love so much. But his point was like,
I've killed so many horses.
so many. But his point was like, you should sprinkle it in with like living with your friends as well, like doing new things with them as well. And I had the thought of like, some of my favorite friendships are like girlfriends of mine that I like go to workout classes with, or like, you know, go out with like my roommates, because we don't have things to catch up on because we're always together. Like we catch up all the time. But his point was just like, men like go golfing and like go to sporting events and whatever. And his point was like, maybe we need, like as women, like of course we need to be catching up, of course.
And I think men should catch up more.
For sure. But his point was like, we should sprinkle in like living out new experiences with your friends in addition to the catch up.
I completely agree.
Because we can beat a dead horse, we can rehash all we want, but you need new experiences in order.
You need new you need new dead horses to beat.
1000%. So anyway, I thought that was
This
really
episode
interesting.
is also sponsored by PETA.
I thought you were gonna say death. So yeah.
Wait,
so
I had a new experience with my friends this weekend.
Tell me.
Hear about it?
Yeah. Oh yeah, you were in Austin.
I got stuck in a Waymo.
What?
So I don't think I've told you this
No,
yet.
I haven't seen you.
Right. So
I haven't heard anything.
basically, you know, Waymos, the self-driving cars.
Kate, everyone does. Thank you.
Okay, so we were a bunch of us. I was at my best friend Becky's bachelorette this weekend. It was so fun.
Yeah, she looks gorge.
Yes, of course. She always looks gorge.
Oh.
Except for this one moment that was not so gorge.
Okay.
So
well, the first time you were in a Waymo was the last time you were in Austin, Texas.
yeah, they sort of become an Austin thing for me.
Yeah, it's like a tech bro-y city now, isn't it?
I guess. I don't really know anything about it. I just like sometimes go and like frolic and then leave.
Okay.
So basically we get in this Waymo. We were all kind of like fighting over who wanted the Waymo. And you know me, like if I decide I want something, I'm like, I'm getting in the Waymo.
Yeah, no, I know.
So it was me.
I do know you.
It was me and 3 other people, including my friend Mari. And the Waymo took forever to get there. We get in. Our friends are already at the next destination. Like that's how long the Waymo has taken to arrive.
But you needed to be in the Waymo.
Of course.
Okay.
Of course.
Of course.
And so if there's a Waymo, I'm getting in.
If there's a way, Mo, there's a way.
Where there's a Mo, there's a way.
Exactly.
So basically, I get in, and it starts. Also, I want to say this is not Waymo slander, and I think I'm still pro Waymo, but I just have to share my truth.
Who owns Waymo?
I don't know.
I don't think
Some
anyone
man
good.
named like Sam. Who like has like an odd
Sam
all
Waymo.
meat diet or something.
Yeah, for sure. For
Okay.
sure.
So basically,
He definitely like Waymo maxes.
Waymo needs some maxing, let me tell you why.
let's hear.
So basically, we get in the Waymo and it thinks we're in a parking lot, which I guess we kind of were, but it was a really big parking lot. The area we were in was like all these like, I don't really know. It was like all these
you don't.
I'm not knowing, but it was like all these like warehouses that were like trendy like wineries and breweries.
Okay, Greenpoint.
It was honestly, it was so green.
Okay.
But it was like imagine like a big parking lot kind of, but like it was almost like a sort of like an enclave.
Kate, what? You keep saying it like I'm about to get what you mean,
like,
and I just don't.
Picture that it's like a really big parking lot.
An enclave with breweries and
enclave was wrong.
Yeah, yeah.
Forgot about enclave. So basically, whatever. Basically, we just had to drive really far, like through these different like rows of like breweries and wineries and stuff to get out and to get onto the main road. But
It is so early. I feel like I'm dreaming. What are
Same.
you saying?
But Waymo thought it was all parking lot, so it was going. When I tell you it was going, I'm not kidding, 4 miles an hour.
Wait, but you just said it was a parking lot. Even I'm confused.
The Waymo, like if the Waymo worked properly, it would have not. It took us 10 minutes to get out of the parking lot.
Okay,
And
sorry, it's a safety iconic legend.
No, because listen. So first of all, we would be like driving. We'd see a way to get out of the parking lot. The Waymo would turn the other way. And then I start realizing we're going in circles.
Oh no.
And so then, do you know what
See,
you have to
this
do?
is my worst nightmare.
You have to call Waymo support. There's there's like a button that says like call support.
Oh God. And it's Sam Waymo. And he's like, hey guys, protein maxing.
He's like stoned out of his mind. No. So we call and we're like, hi. And first of all, when the Waymo support picks up, the first thing they say is they go, hi, is everyone okay? I'm like, fuck. This is not their first rodeo. No Texas pun intended.
I was about to say, that's a crazy way to answer.
I was like immediately stressed.
Yeah.
Immediately more stressed. I'm like, yeah.
It's like all-star,
and then I go,
all-star,
like,
whatever.
You want to know what I said? I go, hi. Yes, we're fine. And they go, how can I help you? And I go, so we're in a Waymo, as you know. And they were like, yeah. And I said, and I think something's wrong. And then they said,
They're like, yeah, that's kind of the whole point of the support line.
They said, yes, we see you're going in circles. We said, yes, please help.
Wait, what
and
a
then,
stressful job to be the people.
I know.
It
was also weird too because someone was
like,
someone was like, hi, is everything okay? And I said yes. And they said, okay, I'm handing you to my supervisor. And I'm like, okay, so that's the person for if there's like been a big crash. And then they immediately handed me to the other Carly who worked at Waymo, who I informed I was in a Waymo.
Right. And she was like,
and then
thank
they were
you.
just like, okay, you're fine now. They like did something on their screen and like corrected our path and off we went. But then Waymos also can't take highways, so it took us 40 minutes to get somewhere that it took my friends 15 minutes to get.
I hate.
And we almost hit a FedEx truck.
Wait, do you know Dad got hit by a Waymo?
What?
Or was like close to getting hit by a Waymo? I think the Waymo hit him.
What?
Yeah. This was like probably a year ago.
Early stage Waymo.
Early stage Waymo, still ironing out the kinks.
ESW.
No big deal. It just, they killed a couple hundred people. It's seriously totally fine.
Bill lost a limb, but we're fine now.
But we're fine. And that's why the support is so stressed. Yeah. Also, it's funny that the supervisor is the person if it's not an emergency.
Right.
Like the I'll escalate it.
Right.
Now that we know
the
the
level person is like boots on the ground journalism.
Okay, so will you take one again?
Oh, yeah.
I know you like love it. Why do you love it?
Weird? There's like certain things like so my friends Becky and Charlie were not in this Waymo, and when we got to the destination after 4 years,
right,
we had been like telling them what was happening, and Charlie and Becky were like, Kate definitely like is freaking out right now. I like wasn't. There's certain things that really stress me out, and then for some reason I was just like, literally, Jesus, take the wheel. Like,
wait, can you get out of a Waymo? I'm having claustrophobia.
There's a pull over button. But did you see, like,
this is like, seriously, this is way too much work. Like, let's just keep the cars.
Mari then sent me a TikTok of like all of these like bad Waymo experiences. Like there was one that was like driving down a train, the train tracks.
I'm gonna have a nightmare about that. Okay. Anyway,
this episode is also sponsored by Waymo.
By Waymo. Sam from Waymo. We love you. Wait, that's kind of crazy.
Yeah.
See, I don't like that.
Totally. Tell me more.
There's like a control factor that I don't like. Like I like to be in control.
Mom asked me a good question recently.
My mom would hate a Waymo. I know that we have the same brain and we both would feel claustrophobic.
Mom would want to die.
Yeah, I'm never getting in one, and neither is she.
I was talking to her about this, and she said, "What is the purpose of Waymos?" And I was like, "That's a really good question. Like, why do we need them?"
To replace humans and let it like tech take over the world.
Theoretically, they should be safer, but
they're not.
That's only if the technology works. Anyway,
I think there's a whole debate online about like the human discernment versus like tech.
And I think that's kind of the story of 2026 as a whole.
God, and I can't get into that today. No. Like, I'm so sorry.
It's 8:30 a.m.
If we're talking AI, it's got to be after 8 p.m.
I agree.
I don't know why.
No, you've always said that.
I've always been saying that.
Is there anything else you want to cover?
Yes. Do you want to cover the 1, 2, 3? Famously, the one that the rat ran over.
1, 2, 3.
And me. So, seasons.
Tell me more. I'm familiar.
There's
4 of them.
Every like 3 months, I'm like, should I move to the West Coast?
I know.
You hate it. So does everyone, except Kayla. Hi.
Hi, Kayla.
I realize on the first true spring day of every year the importance of seasons in my life. Mm-hmm. Because I do believe, and I felt this way in Madison, Wisconsin. I feel this way in New York City. I felt this way in Chicago, Illinois. You really can't fully appreciate the true turn to spring, summer without the darkness of winter.
There's always darkness
Before the
dawn.
Oh, I thought it was the light.
Well, I was quoting Florence and the Machine. I'm sure that's something else people say.
I think it's a good saying. Anyway, so just so you know, I'm letting you know that for the foreseeable, I need 4 seasons.
I'm the same way, and I think also like I love a fall.
Of course, but I
even love a winter. Could you imagine it being cold? I mean, warm and
for Christmas.
For Christmas time.
But can I also say that New York is the place I've experienced the most autumnal and springternal
yes.
weather.
Yes.
Because in Chicago and in Madison, it was like you got 2 days of fall and 2 days of spring. And it was like summer then winter.
Wait.
Winter
you're
then
so
summer.
Right. New York gave me such an appreciation for spring. And I remember when I first moved here, it would be like August or September, and I would be like, whoa, like I've been wearing like my light coat for like 6 months.
Yeah. And I've really learned the importance of a light layer. You know, it's not a tank top or a parka here. So anyway, I just wanted to call out the fact that like there is nothing quite like the first beautifully sunny, warm day in a climate where you've had a dark winter. And I feel like this winter has been particularly dark. And I just want to say
this winter sucked.
Yeah. I just want to say that like
it's kind of a metaphor for life, huh?
I guess so. But I'm like, doesn't that mean that there's going to be dawn and light soon?
Exactly. Let there be light. And I've always said that.
So,
happy Easter, everyone.
Happy Easter.
And happy Passover.
And happy Passover. I just want to say that I just think like you can't fully appreciate the dawn without the darkness.
Absolutely.
And put that on a t-shirt.
I struggle with you moving to California because I'm like, on the one hand, I like want you to live your dreams. And if like you were telling me not to move somewhere because of you, I'd be like, shut the fuck up. But like, I also don't want you to leave. So.
Yeah, I also
how would we pod?
Virtually.
Oh, you thought about this clearly.
No, I mean, people do it. I'm not moving.
You can.
I'm not.
You can.
I know, but you don't actually mean it.
No, I do mean it.
Think about like, you know how like parents like guilt their kids? For me, it's just you. I'm just kidding.
Sorry that I love you. Okay, in fairness, when you were thinking about moving to New York or DC, I encouraged you to move to DC because even though I wanted you to be here, but I think that would have been a bad choice.
I could have been hanging out with DJ T.
Yes.
Wait, did you hear the rumors that he's at Walter Reed Hospital?
No, I love when there's a rumor like that.
Wait, okay, can I tell a story?
I have a story. I don't know if I should tell on the pod.
I don't know if I should tell this either, but I'm going to. I don't care. I'm at work the other day, and my colleagues and I are jumping for joy. Because we're excited that Donald Trump is rumored to be at Walter Reed Hospital.
Okay.
And this client of ours...
Yeah, I'll never forget where I was when I heard he had COVID.
Yeah. And this client of ours says, oh my God, guys, what are you so excited about? I don't know what came over me. And I just said, Easter and Christ. What? I have never seen my coworkers laugh so hard.
You said Christ?
Christ. I didn't know what to say. And people
Your brain is always naturally going to Christ.
Well, it was Easter
when all else
It was
fails.
Easter Sunday.
Oh.
People have been excited about Christ since the beginning
as long
of
as
time.
I can remember.
It's so true. Since the beginning of time. So I panicked. What was I going to say?
I'm scared ever since I had to encounter ICE at JFK Airport and they held my ID for a little too long. And I was like, do you think they've listened to the pod? Am I about to get detained?
What would they say?
For popping off.
For having a Starbucks and a microphone and an opinion and a dream.
And a cankle. Not me, but you.
Right. Of course. Wait, can I just say the cankle community has really...
They've come out for you.
They have. And I'm not gonna like name names. I'm not gonna like call anyone out, but like when I tell you, think about the amount of people that you think have come out in support or sisterhood.
Yes.
And multiply it by 10.
Wow.
I mean, it has been just, it's one of those moments where your eyes open to just sort of the plight of other women
and like the power of community.
and the power of coming together for a shared goal, which is to bring visibility to the kinks. Okay.
Oh yeah, we've got to keep the kinks front of mind.
I mean, I've seriously, like, I've felt like a support and a sisterhood that I haven't felt in a long time around the community. Old, young.
We should do like a 5K for kinkles. A 5Kank.
But you can only run it if your ankles have like a certain diameter.
A certain circumference.
Yeah.
Yeah. I like that.
I love it. I just want you guys to know that like the
community runs deep.
it runs deep, and we also have a lot of allies.
Oh my God, so many allies.
Yeah.
I count myself as one of them.
Of course. And you can run if you're an ally.
Thank
You just have to prove it. You have to prove your allyship a little bit.
Okay.
I don't know what we'll do
We'll
yet.
think of like a test.
Yeah, but it won't be like anything. It won't be like hazing or anything
You can haze.
to be part of the kink
Yeah,
community.
because you guys have had to endure a lot. You can.
We actually have. Oh, I'm getting like such acid reflux all of a sudden. Holy fuck. I want to tell everyone, like, let's like wrap it up by you like talking about your travels.
Yeah. So I'm going to Italy, aka Florence, and London with Macklin, if you've ever heard me talk about him.
No one knows who he is. Who are you?
Wait, one time I told Mac we were going to make an edit. I was like, oh, I had a funny TikTok idea. We're going to make like a TikTok about like every time. And he was like, every time you mention me. I was like, no, but we totally
That was
could.
really fun. That is funny.
Yeah, so we're going to Europe and I'm just going to like literally bop about town.
Are you going to have Aperol spreadsheets? You love them. I don't like Aperol. Sorry. Do they have Hugo spritzies?
I'm sure.
Okay.
But that's not what I'll be drinking.
I know.
Oh my God, I'm going to eat a cannoli. Oh, okay, here's the thing that I'll report back on after. No one cares.
Your
but
caffeine just hit.
Yeah, I'm really interested about how I react to gluten. Because
Have you told everyone about what you did to Mac when you first were dating him?
no,
Will you tell it really quickly?
I didn't tell Mac I was gluten-free until our 5th date.
They went to dinners.
These are the things Macklin and I ate on our first 5 dates. Burger with bun, fried zucchini, brownies, multiple pastas, bagels, more brownies, probably pizza. Oh yeah, pizza. Like everything
Like more
and more.
gluten than you could ever imagine.
And I was gluten-free, but I got too far. I got too deep.
And then she was like, what do I do? Like, I can't tell him now. And I'm like, well, are you going to have diarrhea for the rest of your life?
So yeah, I told him after our 5th date, but it was very weird.
Oh, like super weird. And like his parents asked him recently, like, was there anything that was like weird about Kate at first? And Mac was like, yeah, she literally lied about a full allergy.
I didn't lie. I just omitted the truth. Okay? But anyway, I'm curious to see how my tummy holds up when I inevitably eat gluten in Italy.
Wait, why? Because it's different?
So people say it's different, but I'm actually very good at not eating gluten here anymore. Like I rarely ever do. Last time we went, this is so uninteresting. Last time we went to Italy, I ate a lot of gluten.
And you were fine.
But that was like 3 years ago when I was still eating gluten.
So you're going to, okay, be careful.
I know. I have
Tread lightly.
and I will.
Okay.
I have some like plans. Like I'm gonna like apparently they have very good gluten-free pasta in Italy, so I am gonna like try to eat that where I can. But then if there's like a cannoli that I need to just absolutely fuck up, I'm gonna do
You
that.
will. Italy has a lot of corn-based pasta for gluten-free people.
I'm obsessed.
I've heard.
You've heard that through the grapevine.
So then my final question is, are you getting to the airport early? You guys always are.
Yeah, I'm getting to the airport 3 hours early, which is what time they say to get there for an international flight. I know. I see the judgment in your eyes.
I'm not judging you at all.
I don't know. I just like
I don't know. You don't want to get stopped by the ICE agents again.
Maybe that's the story for the next time.
I think it is.
I did sass an ICE agent last week.
Any geopolitical...
And it worked. I scared him.
Good. Are there any geopolitical things you want to talk about?
I really don't want us to go to war and to extinguish an entire population, but that's just me.
No, me too. Have you seen all the politicians who are like, we need to invoke the 25th Amendment?
Yeah,
Like,
and I
this is
think
not
we
okay.
should. And actually, I'm going to leave a link, or you, whoever posts it.
I'm going to leave a link.
And he's going to leave a link about how to call your representatives / senators and tell them if you don't agree with Trump and his recent rhetoric Iran.
Also, like, this man has the nuclear codes. Let's just all remember that.
Have you seen the video of him talking to children at Easter?
No.
Oh, I'm going to send it to you.
Okay,
It's like the egg hunt,
literally
and
nightmare.
he's being like, what was he saying?
Who does the egg hunt?
It's on the front lawn of the
I know,
White
but
House.
does Melania do it?
I don't know. I didn't watch much content, but I saw a video of him. Oh, he was talking to the kids about the auto pen. He was
I
like,
don't know what
Biden, the Republicans have this big conspiracy that Biden like signed all of his documents with like an auto pen, which is like not actually signing it.
How old are these kids?
Like
They're
five.
probably like the
5. And he's like, Biden used the auto pen and blah, blah, blah. And the kids are literally like, sign my picture. Like, blah, blah, blah. Like, and he's like, whatever.
Imagine bringing your child to see Donald Trump on Easter.
I know.
Talk about a nightmare.
I know. Okay, we should go.
All right, we have to go to work, but we
have
love
to
you.
literally run to work now.
But we love you all like actually.
I just realized I've
so
had a
much.
deep side part this whole episode, so I hope everyone enjoyed.
I have no idea what I look like. So I'm going to go just like fix myself and then we're going to go to work. But we love you all. We'll see you. We are taking a 1 week hiatus next week because Kate has to like go frolic around Italy and fuck up an Aperol spritz and maybe a cannoli.
Absolutely.
And I'll be here
vibing
Vibing
calling
out.
her representative.
calling my representatives. Love you all.
Love
Bye.
you. Bye. Bye.